I think when you're at your lowest, for me, that was definitely my lowest at that point in my life was you got to look at what you've got around you. And for me, I didn't have much in the way. I didn't have a degree. I didn't do well at my HSE. Didn't really work any good jobs. I could climb the corporate ladder or anything like that. But all I did have was a passion for fitness. I loved training. I never looked at it as like a chore, which a lot of people do, in school. They're like, oh, I've got to do the beep test. And it's just like, they're giving in sick notes to not do the swimming carnival. I loved all that stuff. I was like, give me another day off. I love to put me in any sport, touch footy. I just want a day off school because I just love sport, So always was around sport and just loved it. So I think for me, I was just looking at like, what do I have up my arsenal? And like the only thing I had was sport. So I was like, what can I actually do with sport? And I try to think big and all these like grand things, like sports doctors and things like that. But I also had to be realistic and be like, I don't have the academics or the work ethic when it comes to studying. I don't have that yet. So maybe let's just like pull the bar a little bit down and not taking anything away from PT, but just more like it's a bit more achievable. And you don't have to spend years and years at uni. So I guess I just went out on a whim and just went, let's just try be a Cert 3, Cert 4 personal trainer. And I guess that wasn't the goal. The goal was actually to be like a strength and conditioning coach at football teams and things like that, to learn from my mistakes. That was the goal. But the strength and conditioning world, it's kind of like, it's a bit tough. There's only a select few that can make it and make money from it. A lot of them are interns. A lot of them are, getting paid peanuts. And I had to think about, a career and money and things like that. So I didn't want to always just live at mum and dad's place, and I want to, have money for my own. So I saw there's a demand. The Australian population, as much as we are healthy and fit, there's a lot of people that are not. There's a lot of people that need help with nutrition, need help with training, need help with losing weight. Confidence. Like there's so many things, and what I loved about PT was it was just an open, broad spectrum that I could cover so many things. It wasn't just like so niche. Like just sports specific strength and conditioning. It was like I could cover so much. I could still do that with a young athlete in a gym. There's no reason why I can't. There's no reason why I can't help someone's confidence outside in life. There's no reason why I can't do that with personal training. So it definitely steered me towards that. I had a lot of time to think, wrote down pros and cons of it, and it just got me into starting a career in that.